Yo, what's up, squad? It's SB23, the big homie, back at y'all with some more words of wisdom. This time, we're going to talk about how to unlock your superpower to level up in life. So, I firmly believe that everybody has a superpower. And what is a superpower really? It's just a gift that's given to you from the higher ups or whatever you believe in or you choose to believe in. Me personally, I know that one of my super gifts, because you got more than one, and I know for a fact that I have more than one superpower or super gift, and one of mine is my main one is my vision. I'm able to see things coming before they even come. So oftentimes in my life, excuse me, if I find myself in situations, I'm able to navigate through them easily or easier than maybe somebody else might be able to, because I can look at it, the scenario, and break it down, compartmentalize it, and see how it's gonna move, and then for I can dictate how I need to move in order to get through the situation easier. So it's like one of my favorite games to play ever is chess, and that's what you need in chess. You got to be able to think 10 steps ahead of the scenario. So you got to be able to see things that are going to happen and then predict it, and then from that prediction, then you're able to move in however way you need to move. So I know oftentimes in life, like when I'm dealing with people and scenarios, oftentimes I don't even if I know what's going to happen, I don't say it outwardly, because I know that if I do, then it's going to shift the way that things are going to move. So oftentimes there have been situations, countless situations that I've been in, that people think they could play me or think they have the upper hand on me or whatever the case may be, but I'm already knowing, I've been knowing what you was going to do or how you were going to move or whatever the case was going to be. I had already seen it, and I just didn't say nothing. And if I did say something, I might have said it in a way to let you know subconsciously that I do know what's going on, but then I leave it where it is and let the rest of it play out however it's going to play out, because I already know what's going to happen. So it's like I'm always in. That's why I'm so confident in whatever scenario I get in, because I know that I have a superpower that most people don't have. So yeah, when I get into certain scenarios, it's like I already know what's going to happen before it happens. I've even had people come to me for advice, and I tell them, yo, do this, and do that. And then I've had people come back to me later on in life and be like, yo, remember when you told me this and this and this was going, if I did this and this was going to happen? You were right. I was like, I'm so happy that I listened to you, and thank you. So I know for me, like I said, for me, that's one of my superpowers is vision. I have incredible vision, and everything that I've ever envisioned has come to pass. And that's how my mother is too. My mother has really good intuition. Like I call her the oracle, because her intuition is even better than mine. Like she has a different type of intuition though. Hers is on like maybe because she's a female, and women have a deeper connection to like Mother Earth and the spirit realm than men do. Maybe that's why hers is like otherworldly. I'm telling you, she done told me some stuff, and 10 years, 15 years later, it's come to pass. So it's like, yo, when I'm having anything that my vision can't see, I go to her, and she's always pinpoint accurate. So there's plenty of people in my life that have superpowers. Like I knew this one, I was dealing with this one woman who I told her superpower, her voice. Her voice could cut through anything. Like we could be at a stadium, we could be at I don't know, a big gathering where there's a lot of noise, and her voice was so powerful, it would cut through everything. Like you would hear her over everything. And again, she had more than just that. I remember being with her one time, and she had said something about the weather, and it changed immediately. And people don't think like that stuff is real, but I firmly believe in that stuff. I seen it with my own eyes. Like she said something about wanting it to rain, and literally within like minutes, it started raining. So I don't know. We watch these movies and with these superheroes and stuff like that, and you think it's all fiction, or you think it's all yeah, fiction, and not real. But really, at the end of the day, it is real. Whatever you believe in your mind is real. So it's like, if you, there are plenty of people with a multitude of gifts, but they never tap into it because they don't believe that it's real. And it's like, no, it's real. Like, for me, again, I know for a fact there's plenty of people in my life who I know have super gifts. One of my brothers is really good at, not even really good. He can make anybody laugh. It doesn't matter who it is. He can make you uh, come up out of your seriousness real quickly. He just has that in him. Trouble. If you watching this, that's what I'm talking about. Trouble. He can make anybody laugh. It don't matter who it is. I've been around him and seen him make anybody laugh. It doesn't matter what it is, and it's effortless for him too. He's not even trying. That's just within him, and he's super adaptable too. So it's like, whatever he gets himself into, he's gonna adapt to it and overcome it. So yeah, there's plenty of people who have gifts, and if you can understand your gift and then tap into it, and then really like use that power to your benefit, then you can level up in life really quickly. It's just being able to understand what your gift is and then utilize it. Now, that one saying from, we all know from, if you're into superhero stuff, if you watch Marvel or if you watch DC or whatever, that one saying that with great power comes great responsibility is true. Because when you do figure out your power, now you got to decide what you want to use it for. Are you going to be a hero, or are you going to be a villain? Now that's really what it comes down to, because we all have powers, and you can use them to your ability in whatever way you want to. My advice is to be the hero in a scenario and use it for good, to help people and then to help yourself. You know what I mean? Because then that's how you get ahead, because with that, you got positive energy coming back to you because you used your power to help somebody in need. Or, you never know, like, what somebody might be going through, and then if you can help them in any kind of way, be it making them laugh, or be it making them feel good or nurtured, or be it telling them what they need to do in case, because you can see something within them that they don't see within themselves. That's another part of my gift. Like, I can see through people. So like, oftentimes in this world, a lot of people walk around with masks on. Early in my life, I used to do that, walking around with a mask on. So I'm trying to show you something other than who I actually am authentically. And sometimes you don't do that purposely, you do it subconsciously. You don't even know you're doing it most of the time. But then once you realize it, you should drop the mask, because when you're authentic, then that means you will attract more authenticity to yourself. So for me, with my vision, I've always been able to see through people. So whatever even if you try to put a mask on it around me, it won't work, because I can see straight through you. I see to your core. Especially if you look me in my eyes, I'm gonna see who you are truly, And I always see the good in people, even if what they're putting out is negative. I see the good in people. I look at people and see to their core. So it's like, and I know oftentimes that might make people uncomfortable too, because if you're purposely trying to have a mask up, and then you come around me and I see through it, and then I tell you like, yo, you're better than this, then oftentimes you might run away, because it's like, yo, how was he able to see through my facade or what I was putting up? And it's just because of my gift. It's because when you're around me, I'm able to see through things. I'm able to see things that other people can't see. I'm in touch with things on a different level than a lot of people are. But I realized that early on when I was a kid, that I had that ability, because when people would come around me, I was always able to tap in with them on a different level, and they always seemed to gravitate towards me because of that. But then eventually, if it became too much, they would not stick around too long, because then it's like they're being exposed, and nobody wants to be exposed. So, and again, it's not like I was doing that intentionally. It was just my gift. I can see through the facade. I can see through a lie. I can see through anything. So it's like, again, anything that has ever been put up in front of me, if it's not real, I'm able to see through it. So you can't fool me. So yeah, that's what I'm saying. As far as when it comes to that, we all have superpowers. You just have to know yourself enough to know what your superpower is, tap into it, and then utilize that so that you can then benefit from it in your life. Use it to your ability. Use it for good, use it to help people, use it to help yourself so that things become easier for you. Everybody has talents and gifts, and a lot of people don't tap into them enough so that they can use that as a resource in order to make their lives easier. So yeah, that's just some words of wisdom from the big homie. I'll be back with some more later, and I'll talk to y'all.